What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today we're going to be checking out a game called Spellcaster University, a game where you're going to build your own personal Hogwarts. And I'll be honest, when I saw that suggested, I was just like, well, that's absolutely what I want to do. I like Harry Potter. Harry Potter's pretty cool. I mean, it's not as cool as like Lord of the Rings, you know what I mean, but it's still pretty cool. All right, I'm still down with it. I would have if I could go to Hogwarts when I was a kid, I would have done it. That would have been rad. I mean, wands are a little bit lame. I would rather have like a big stave, you know, made out of oak or something. But it would work. It would be perfectly fine. Like, I would settle for that if I got demigod-like wizard powers. But, like, it's only good if everybody else doesn't get them, you know what I mean? Like, why do I want wizard powers if everybody else gets wizard powers? Wizard powers are only awesome in a vacuum where nobody else has them. Just my observation. But anyways, let's build our own Hogwarts here. And I promise it's going to be a pretty fun day. So let's start a new game. We recommend the campaign mode. Oh, okay. We'll play the campaign. Yeah, we'll do campaign mode for sure, dude. Sounds good to me. We'll call it like a long game. All right, sounds good. We've got to choose our glorious. We've got to choose our glorious coat of arms. All right. Well, I mean, there's a kitty right there. Kitties are pretty cool. I'm down with kitties. We can go with like some kind of like maybe gold or something over here. We got to bring that down like that way. I was trying to get like a nice gold color. There we go. That looks pretty good. And then for that one right there, I want to go like full white on that side. And then over on this side, we got to choose what color the kitty's going to be. I think the kitty should be kind of like a brown color, in all honesty. I think it'll match up well, although I got to get to a spot where brown is actually on the easel. There we go. It looks pretty good. It looks fairly solid. I don't hate it. Now, we've got to come up with like a name. So you've got like Gryffindor. You've got like Slytherin and like Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw. We'll call it Sniffle Shits. Perfect. Sniffle Shit School of Remedial Wizardry. Perfect. See, this is how you play games on the internet right here, chat. This is how it's done. Apparently, I gotta pick a location where I want to go. I'm gonna go up to this hill right here. It looks like there's a castle on this side. I'm down with the castle. Hello, I am the Archmage Posthumus, former director who for obvious reasons had to retire during the last attack of the Dark Lord. This short tutorial will show you the basic features. Alright, let's go for it. The bottom is we have our card hand. These cards will allow you to build and customize your school, equip your students, and create new houses. To play a card, just drag it into the game area. Alright, well, we got some houses. Alright. Cool, man. So on the card illustration, the accesses will be shown in blue. Sounds good. The improvement objects are placed on the slots provided in the rooms for this purpose. The logo at the bottom of the card will be green if there's free space in the school. On the room cards, there is an indication of what kind of objects they can host. To get new cards, you can use 6 different decks by drawing. You choose one of 3 cards. The more you draw in the same pile, the more expensive drawing becomes. The base contains mostly utility cards, refectories, dormitories, basic classrooms. The cards in this deck are purchased with gold. You gain gold when new students enroll and when they use the refectories, but lose gold with the cost of maintaining the rooms and the teachers' salaries. There are 5 schools of magic: nature, light, shadow, arcana, and alchemy. Every deck is made up of cards specific to its magic and costs mana. Mana is produced by the students when they study this magic. Here you can change the speed of the game and pause it. All right, cool. Events will be displayed over there. The guinea pig messenger indicates that we can send a message to neighboring factions. We can also contact them by opening the map menu. The school director's office gives you access to school rules that you can change. It also allows you to see a list of students who have already finished their studies. Okay. And then we have school statistics over on that side. Sounds good. Apparently there's also artifacts that produce ingredients. I kind of feel like for the tutorial, so just an observation, people always ask me why I play tutorials here on YouTube and like why I bother to spend time doing that. Basically, the reason why is because the tutorial is also something you need to critique in a game. The tutorial is the first runway that the player is introduced with to get into the game, and I can tell you after playing thousands and thousands of games here on the internet, there is absolutely a difference between a good tutorial and a bad tutorial. Like this tutorial right here, I would say is a little static. They should really be making the player do all of these things by hand, essentially, so that they're learning hands-on going through, not just having it explained to them via lists. Lists, they don't grip you, and they don't don't pull you into the game. Having the player be like, all right, we'll drag and drop a house over to here, and then, you know, get some students going and all that kind of stuff, and watching the place grow and build as you're reading the prompts, it gives a level of interactivity that I think is important during a tutorial. So there is a reason why I do the things that I do. People can disregard them if they want to, but that doesn't change the fact that there is like a reason why I arrange my content the way that I arrange it. The slider of the Evil Lord's advance shows how much time is left before his arrival. When it comes to an end, an army of the undead arrives to destroy the magical school, leaving no choice but to flee and rebuild a school somewhere else. It is possible to delay his advance by communicating with the Evil Lord or with certain events. All right, well, there's our tutorial. The agricultural land near the major cities of the kingdom will make good land for our school. There may be some concerns with the local farmers, and the peasants are always complaining anyways. It's urban, so our students are wealthier than usual. Okay. So, the only complaint because we don't know how to deal with them. We're here to teach magic, not take care of their grumpy neighborhood. The farmers will no longer complain when they see the wonders of magic. Okay. I mean, this one gives me flat-out reputation with them, so unless we're going to get pitchforked to death, I think it's a good idea that maybe... So I can just add this somewhere? Where does this go? Oh, I can create a new house. Okay. We will call this Bumblebum. No, we'll call it Bumblebean. There we go. That's better. Let's see here. Choose the subjects that are allowed to be studied in this house. Okay. Check the first specificity of your new house. We'll go with... These will be like the nerds over here. And so for the nerds, we gotta like set up their colors. Let's go ahead and get like blue right there. And then for this one right here, we'll go with like some white in here. Yeah, gray's pretty good. And then for the icon, we'll go with like a deeper blue. Yeah, that looks really, really good. I like that. And then we need to change the icon as well. So do we have anything in here that's like a bean? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It kind of looks like a beanstalk. Not really. I know it's supposed to be a wheat grain, but choose the second specificity of your new house. They learn light magic faster. We can have less mischief, or we can have them be brave. Let's have them be wise. So they're going to be studious, kind of, over in Bumblebean. And then we can choose the color of our uniform for this house. We will make it blue. Sounds good. Director's signature. We've made a new house. Is it going to build, or does it take time to build? So we can get some new students in here. Is there anything? So that's the entrance to our place. Gotcha. We can put a village banner up somewhere. Yeah, let's do that right there. Nice, well, we've got a village banner now, so maybe they'll like us. Characters' activity in this room enhances your reputation with peasants. It's not very prestigious, but it pleases the locals. Nice. Okay. Now, we have a dormitory. We can conceivably put this where we want to, although probably not by the front entrance. Allows 5 students to reduce their boredom. Yeah, I think we could probably do that. Put that up there. Looks good to me. It's not really costing me anything to do all of this. We can also get a guinea pig tower. Does the guinea pig tower, though, like, my question is, with the guinea pig tower, like, does it have, like, an opening on the top so that I can combine it with other stuff? It does not. And so the refectory, where people can lower their hunger, we can put that right there. I think that's a really good idea. And then we put the dormitory on this side to reduce tiredness. Looks good. And then we should also play a new house, I think. So we've got a new house. It's not going to be called Noctizak. We got to have like our good guys. We got to have like our good guys out here, like our Gryffindors essentially. So they're going to be like gold right here, right? So we'll give them a little bit of like that gold color, and then we'll give them kind of like a not a sunburst. A sunburst doesn't look good. I don't want that. Maybe we'll go with something like that right there. That looks okay. And for good guys, like what kind of symbols should the good guys have? I mean, they could have a lion. That's, I mean, you know, that's not a bad idea for the good guys. We could put a lion on there. And then what colors do we want them to be? Well, I do think it's probably a reasonably decent idea to keep the color scheme somewhat the same in between houses. So like white will be the main back color. We'll have them be like that right there. Now we got to come up with a name for these guys. We'll name them Sniffin' Floors. Perfect. Instead of Gryffindors, they're Sniffin' Floors. You see, it works. It just works. Don't question it, chat. It's gonna be fine. They will be the chosen of the light, and then they will be brave. Sounds good to me. So we've opened up 2 new houses here. we now need new students. So this will launch the recruitment of 5 new students. Okay. And we could put the guinea pig tower up right here. I mean, it's an option. Yeah, maybe I'll put the guinea pig tower like right there, possibly. I don't know. Like, there's still a stairwell, though, so I don't really want to waste it, you know? Like, I feel like it's a bit of a waste. We'll start the school year, I guess. We can recruit 5 students. So we have 5 applications, which we can just throw into a trash bin if we really want to. If it turns out that they're actually, like, terrible people, we can just be like, and throw them in the garbage. You will go to Sniffin' Floors. You are brave, somewhat sneaky, but also a glutton. All right, well, you go to Sniffin' Floor. This guy is a short sleeper. He's a coward, and he's deaf. We'll give him the main classman. This person's hyperactive and nerdy. Okay, well, you go to Bumblebee, and they were our studious guys. Chosen of the light, but a hypochondriac. So this person needs to go to Sniffin' Floors. With Patricia Parkov, we've got a long sleeper who is hyperactive and athletic and pretty. Well, you go to Sniffin' Floors then. All right, so we got a couple people moving on in right now. In the director's office, I don't really know if there's that much that we need to fiddle with right now. Looks like we've got like a training thing going on. We should probably get like classrooms or something, right? From the base deck, we'll go ahead and pull a couple of things. We've got another refectory. Students have a chance to win a specialization in a random magic school, or we can get a kitty. Let's get a kitty. Kitties are cool. I like kitties. We'll put kitties inside the eating. Oh, we can put the cat inside of there. Yeah, put the kitty inside of the actual. Dude, I love that. It's actually animated inside the room with him. Very cool. I feel it. All right, so our upkeep is not that expensive right now. We don't really have a whole lot of things going on. Do we have any... Oh, there's our first student right there. Hello, students. How are you doing today? Y'all doing good? We can get private apartments. Your teachers can rest in this room, which satisfies all their needs. We can get an Arcana classroom, but we don't really have an Arcana person yet. I guess I'll take the refectory for now. Wonder if that goes down over time. What is this? Warlocks for the clans. Greetings, humans. Our clans need warlocks to battle the king's forces, and I wondered if you'd be willing to help us. Because it's sweet. This would require gaining the trust of the orc clans and increasing your relationship with them to plus 90. Friends? Let's see here. So the kingdom won't like us and the Inquisition won't like us. Or we can say we don't trust them enough. We'll turn that down. What's up with this guy right here? We got a new person that wants to come in. Pretty, a hard worker, and sneaky. Well, you go into the main class then. This person is a gourmet and is allergic to crustaceans. Alright, well you go to general class then. And then we've got Henrietta Trilver. Let's see here. We've got initiated to alchemy. We've got, let's see. So does alchemy faster. Okay. Demoralized. Nerdy. We'll bin her real fast. This person's applied and nerdy, so you sound like a really good bumblebean. We've got a hard worker who is amorphous and prosaic. And we'll throw that one out. Resilient and chatty. Like, honestly, we already have, like, 8 people enrolled, so I don't think we need that many more people. Like, I barely have room to feed and clothe all these people. Like, we only have 5 beds inside of there, so we're probably going to need a little bit more space sometime soon. So people are relaxing and doing their thing right now. Ah, new school for my kingdom. That's a very good thing. That's a very good thing. I'm ready to help you, for I am a good and just king. We can either get a free card or we can get 200 gold. It's basically the same thing with where our costs are at. Let's just take the free room. And we've got a enchanter's workshop. We've got a truth chamber where they will improve their retribution skills. Okay, let's take that. We've got a number of people enrolled right now that might benefit from that. Can they not go upstairs right now? I guess not. We'll put it in right there. Our retribution teachers. We have Richard Iron Fist. And then we have Mercedes Iron Fist, so apparently either brother and sister or husband and wife, maybe. Or I guess father and daughter, mother and son, I don't know. All we know is that they're related to each other. We really don't have much else other than that. Choose one of the 2 candidates to be your retribution teacher. All right, so this person is unionized. Their pedagogy improves the speed of students' learning. Okay, so that guy's chaotic neutral. This person's chaotic good. We're going for good guys inside our retribution classes, so we'll take her. All right, let's hang tight for a minute. I need to see when we're going to start earning money. I found some time between troll killings to come say hello. A new school of magic is always good news for us in the Adventurers Guild. What kind of magicians do you want to train? Oh, what kind of magicians do you train? Okay. Magicians for blowing things up. So we can have weapons and shields. Active characters in this room have their combat power increased. We've got a demon room where they can learn demonology, and then we have elementalism as well. Yeah, let's take the elementalism. Why not? I don't know if I have to set up a lesson plan or anything else like that, but it's worth thinking about. I'd like to keep those somewhat organized over there, so we'll put that place in right there. Is my school getting bigger? This guy's got a big belly, and he is a racist. Wow. That's a little bit darker than what I expected from this game, I'll be honest with you. I guess we'll go with the guy that's not racist. I guess. Like, when you put that on your resume, they'll be like, all right, so my name is Grimble4. I'm a master of 3rd level alchemy. I also have a background in transformations. I also do some divining. On top of that, I am a massive racist. I'm like, well, you probably shouldn't put that on the job application, man. Like, I appreciate you doing it so that I can just hard filter you out right now. But that being said, that probably doesn't belong on your resume, my guy. You should probably keep that one a little bit lower. Maybe don't put bass in your voice when you talk about that one. We've got a few new candidates right now. I would suggest... So we've got Ray, who is wise, a hard worker, prosaic, and deaf. Because they're deaf, they're going to learn slower. We've got initiated to alchemy, and we've got an arcane scholar, but this person is chatty. Sounds good. You can be general classman. We've got Nick Parkov, who is a hard worker and a long sleeper. Nah, child of nature. We don't have any nature magic yet. We have brave and chatty. Obviously, you can go in sniffing floors. And we have child of nature. Another, man, they're just putting that up on there. They're just putting that up on the old resume and just be like, massive racist, huge racist, probably a big liability legally. Like, you're probably going to get yourself into trouble if you hire me. Hello to you. We're the locals. We don't want any trouble around here, and we don't really like strangers. What is it that you do? Let's see here. So we can tell them that we are following the precepts of the Church of Light. We can assure them that we're an agricultural school. Or we can tell them sorcerers specialized in necromancy and blasting demons. Let's probably go with whatever makes them happiest. I'll probably go with light. Greetings, magician. I introduce myself. I am the Menestrel. But you have heard of me, haven't you? Not really. It's the Menestrel. He's so handsome. Tonight we're all going to see him sing at the tavern. The Menestrel distracts your students and distracts them from working properly. Go visit him on the local map to fix the problem. Dear colleague, it's always good to see you. I have some interesting news to tell you. One of our students recently became an archmage. He wasn't the smartest guy in the class either. What do you want? The miracle of our modern pedagogy, certainly. Are you on your side? I think you've trained good herbalists, right? Now, let's see here. I know one of our students will soon be an archmage. Indeed, I'm delighted for you. Don't doubt it. Or we can go, our university doesn't have much more to prove. I guess I'll take the prestige hit because I don't think I have anybody nearby right now that's really going to do too fantastic of a job becoming an archmage. Like, everybody here is like a first year. They came in on the boats. They didn't even come in on the train. That's how new they are to this, is that we don't even let them on the train at this point, or like the carriage. We make them load onto some boats and sail across the water. For any good magic school, we need a special subject on which we will concentrate our efforts. This is essential to shine internationally. We'll go with light magic. That sounds good. Just some light magic. Nothing too heavy. We've got Owen Gaspard, who is popular. I don't think we need you. We have yet another racist. No shortage of racists in this kingdom, apparently. We really need to work on public outreach and kind of introducing people to new experiences, apparently. Ambitious. Okay, has a better chance of getting the most beneficial futures at the end of studies. All right. I mean, that sounds... Oh, I didn't want to throw that out. No! I clicked the wrong thing. I wanted to keep that person. Damn it. We do have some light mana, so we can draw from the light deck. We've got another truth chamber right there. We've got the raclette device. Characters who eat in this room have a chance to generate cheese. A relic hidden deep inside a dungeon filled with reptilian creatures spitting fire. Raclette, I've always wanted to try, but I've never had it. The Inquisition banner. Characters' activity in this room improves your reputation with the Inquisition. Let's go with another truth chamber, I guess, where they can learn to do more magical stuff. Can I, like, upgrade the truth chamber? Is that what that did? I don't know what that did. It looked like we could drag and drop on top of it for whatever reason. Let me slow this down real quick. We got a few more candidates. I'll probably go with Chosen of the Light, Short Sleeper, Arcane Scholar, Brave, Claustrophobic, and Demoralized. Okay, if you're brave, you can be sniffing floors. Sounds good to me. Sniffing floors? Sure. Child of Nature and Popular. We'll put you in the general class, I guess. Nice. They're like wizard dueling inside of here. Oh, yeah, they are. Look at that. They're having like a little wizard duel. They're casting spells and whatnot and showing each other how to like move the wands. It's really sweet. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. Oh, what is this? The parent committee has heard that discipline is an increasingly blurred concept in your school. The young had no respect for their elders these days. I hope you have taken action against this state of affairs. Reassure yourself we can install that. Have at least 1 chains. I don't have chains, but I can do a jail maybe. Oh, I don't have a jail. All right, well, I guess you guys are exaggerating then. I don't really have a choice in that whole thing. Arcana deck we can't really afford, but we do have the light deck going right now. We could rock the light deck in just a minute since our light mana is going up because they're taking light magic classes, I think. So that's good. We may want to diversify a little bit, though. Let me see what I can get out of here. So we have a nature classroom. We also have a teacher's room, a room where teachers can satisfy their hunger, their boredom. I think we're going to need that. Let's take that because I think the teachers are going to get tired at some point, and I think it'd be a really good idea. Yeah, we'll put the teacher's room right above the student's room so that we can keep them all in line. From this deck right here, we've got the Bed of Repentance. An active character in this room has a chance to become good and gain a trait that makes him learn light magic faster. So we have like a pyre. Students who sleep in this bed have a chance of losing a negative trait. All right, well, I guess I'll take that. We can swap out the Bed of Repentance. So we're making little kids sleep on spikes? Oh my goodness. So this is like Harry Potter, but like darker. Like, Harry Potter already has, like, its dark elements, but this game isn't even messing around with, like, listen, make the kids sleep on spikes. Chain them to the wall until they act right. We've got a few more people that want to live here. So we got Esther Corrigan. Don't really need you. James Ray, who is ambitious and nerdy. Let's put you in Bumblebean, then. Sounds good. Bumblebean. Everybody likes the Bumblebean. So how we doing over here? Is everybody doing, like, good? Apparently, I can move things around. I kind of want these guys to have Arcana and whatnot. We're going to general purpose it for the moment. But these guys right here are definitely going to be light magic. These guys right here are probably going to be some kind of like Arcana possibly. And then these guys right here will probably just do a little bit of everything wherever they can fit in. Although I don't really know how the priorities work just yet. But I actually really, really like the game so far. It's pretty cool. So she's a retribution teacher. All right, cool. Well, retribute as much as you want. Sir, we can't keep up. Correcting copies takes us a considerable amount of time, and the notorious incompetence of our students doesn't make things any easier. The beds are of mediocre quality, the meals are insufficient, we don't even talk about salaries. Consequently, my colleagues and I are asking for this, a box that makes coffee. Okay. Draw the card coffee machine. Let's do it. We have a coffee machine. There you go. Be happy, everybody. Teachers active in this room receive the caffeinated modifier and reduces fatigue by 100% for a few minutes, but they also have a small chance to become unionized. I'm pretty sure all of my teachers are unionized already. Hey, hey, ho, ho. This union job has got to go. Hey, hey. They're chanting and whatnot. That's all they ever do is they sit around chanting and asking for raises. All right, so these people, the peasants, actually kind of like us, in all honesty. No, we won't contact them for we do have it available, though. We might as well contact them. What do you want? Be quick. You'll scare the cows. Let's go with, let's see here. Just to make sure everything is going well for you, our dear neighbor. All right, so that's just free reputation right there. Just free-ass reputation that we can throw down on. Oh, look, I earned a little money. Yay. I'm still, like, obsessively poor right now, but hopefully that'll fix itself. We've got a few more candidates right here. Ambitious. Okay, we'll put you in there. Chosen of the Light and Claustrophobic. We'll put you in there. Lots and lots of green cloaks around. We do need to get some money back up, though. What do we have? A refectory, a dormitory. I'll probably take another. Oh, dude, I already have 2 dormitories, or 2 refectories. I thought I had another one. Can I get rid of this? Like, can I trade it for, like, money? Yeah, let's go with a guinea pig tower right there. That sounds pretty sweet. I don't know what the guinea pig tower... Oh, nice! There's little guinea piggies! Look at them. A little tower full of guinea piggies. Do they fly? Like, what do they do? How do they get around? We orcs need a few things, and we can take them from the weak humans, but you can also give us these things directly so we don't have to squash you first. It's a win-win. I'm definitely not paying you tribute. Yeah, I'm kind of short on money right now, and I don't care if I go to war against the orcs because they don't seem like very nice guys. They seem like they suck. And so, you know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. Let's speed the game up until we make a little bit more money. I also need some more mana and whatnot. Nice. Money's starting to flow. Mana's starting to bump. That's what I like to see right there. Apparently, we're generating Arcana somewhere. I don't know where. I think this building right here. More coffee! You may have noticed, me and the teachers, that a single coffee machine was far from being enough for such a large teaching team. We need a second one. Otherwise, we will go on strike. Aw, dude, it's like if you give a moose a muffin, huh? Ah, dude, we gotta do the teacher strike because I don't have any money. We do have new students, a generalist. Okay. Yeah, sure. Another generalist right there, too. All right, cool. Sounds good. I wish I had more classes to kind of rock this along, but the prices are getting pretty expensive right here on that. I'm kind of curious how I get more cards other than just drawing. Yeah, send a message out to him. What do you want? Just to make sure everything's okay. Just to make sure everything is good with you and your people. I think the Dark Lord is going to be here soon. I think there's a good chance. Oh, so you can click on some of this stuff, too, to figure out how good people are. The parent committee has heard that discipline is an increasingly blurred subject at your school. Alright, so we need to figure out some kind of disciplinary action soon. Athletic and popular? Well, you sound like a sniffing floor to me. You sound like a sniffing floor to me. Alright, so we've got our registration fees. We can go with gender only. We can go with lax discipline, reason discipline. All right, let's go with strict discipline for right now. Organize annual competitions between houses. What does that do? Students learn faster but recover their tiredness. Everything's slower. Okay. Obtain a patron. All right. Let's go with the pre-selection to have the most educated students. And then I'm not going to make them pay for the dormitories. They're already here. We'll keep wages where they're at. Paid meals are fine. All right, director's signature. We've fiddled with some of the stuff that I was actually kind of interested in. So we've raised our disciplinary levels so that people, they're going to get bored a little bit faster, but at the same time, at least people stop, like, whining and whinging and complaining about our lack of discipline. I could definitely use another dormitory. Yeah, we can go with a private dorm. Why not? We'll put the private dorm in right here on the second floor so that they can look down on everybody else. I don't have enough beds anyways, so like unless they're sleeping throughout the day and like sharing beds with each other or whatever, I don't think we're going to have a lot. We tolerate your University of Heretical Wizards, but we want compensation. We are here to collect the tithe, the tax that will be used to finance our teams of witch hunters. Ironic, isn't it? I don't have any money. Don't you know we're training Inquisitors here? We're on the same side. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, we're training Wizards of the Light. Well, I hope you guys really enjoyed this game. It's called Spellcaster University. I actually stumbled across this one because I've got actually a suggestion. If there's games that you like, inside the Discord that I set up, we now have a section where you can suggest games because, like, there's so many games coming out nowadays that, like, I have my PR contacts and I spend, like, 2-3 hours a week just looking through games. But even so, I can't hit them all. And this one was submitted by a viewer. So anyways, if you know of any cool, hot stuff coming on out, check out the Discord and post it in the suggestions for Splat channel. If you want to get this game, I got a link for you down below in the description. Aside from that, leave a like if you wanted to see a little bit more. But so far, I'm actually kind of enamored with this game. I want to play it a little bit more. Other than that, check out the Twitter, check out the Twitch stream and everything else, and I'll have something hot and fresh for you tomorrow here at the home of indie games, the Nerd Castle, where we sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile every single day so you don't have to. See you tomorrow, everybody.